Good evening, everyone. My name is Carlos Reynoso and I'm about to report about void or inexistent contracts. Article 1409. The following contracts are inexistent and void from the beginning. Number 1. Those whose cause, object, or purpose is contrary to law, morals, good customs, public order, or public policy. Ito ay maaaring mga individual or grupo na nagpropromote ng mapuot na salita at kaharasan laban sa isang particular na komunidad na lumalabag sa parehong legal at ethical na pamantayan, katulad na lang ng mga human trafficking, drug smuggling, and terrorismo. Number 2, those which are absolutely simulated or fictitious. Ang isang halimbawa ng isang bagay na ganap ng ginaya or katyang isip ay maaaring isang katyang isip ng karakter sa isang nobela, tulad na lang ng Harry Potter or Sherlock Holmes, na nilikha para lang sa layunin ng pagkakwento na lang ng anumang totoong real life na story. Number 3, those whose cause or object did not exist at the time of the transaction. Ito ay isang hypothetical na halimbawa na isang dahilan or bagay na hindi umiiral sa oras ng transaction ay maaaring isang kontrata para bumili ng isang particular na invention ng technology na hindi pa na-build or naisip nung ginawa yung agreement. Number 4, those object is outside the commerce of men. Ang isang example ng isang bagay sa labas ng commerce ng mga tao ay maaaring mga celestial body gaya ng mga stars or planets dahil lang hindi mga tangible goods for trade or ownership on earth. Ang mga ito ay nasa labas ng scope of commercial transactions among individuals. Number 5, those which contemplate an impossible service. It might involve someone na nangako na magbibigay ng gayuman na nanggamit ng eternal life. Dahil ang paggamit ng immortality is considered impossible batay sa current ng pangangam ng pag-unawa, such a contractual or obligation na hindi maitutupad. Number 6, those were the intention of the parties relative to the principal object of the contract cannot be ascertained. This is when a contract ay hindi malinaw na binuo and it leads to confusion tungkol sa main purpose or layunin ng kasunduan nila. Number 7, those expressly prohibited or declared void by law. An agreement na makikisali sa isang illegal na activity tulad ng isang contract for the sale of prohibited substance in violation of drug laws. Ang mga naturang contracts ay typically itinuring na walang bisa at hindi enforceable dahil sa pagiging illegal. For example, imagine a scenario where person A agrees to sell an antique artifact to person B. However, known to both parties, the artifact is a stolen item, and the original owner reports it as stolen to the authorities after discovering its whereabouts. In this case, if it's void contract, if the law prohibits the sale of the stolen property, the contract becomes void because the object of the contract, which is the artifact, is illegal. Number 2, if it's insistent contract, if at the time of the agreement, the artifact has already been destroyed or lost, and neither the party was aware of it, the contract is insistent because the subject matter, which is the artifact, doesn't exist at the time of the transaction. Article 1410. The action or defense for the declaration of the existence of a contract does not prescribe. For example, consider a situation in the Philippines where person A, without the knowledge of person B, forges B's signature on a contract for the sale of land. The forged contract transfers ownership of the land from B to A. In this case, it is a existence of contract. The forged contract is void ab initio, which means from the beginning, as it lacks genuine consent and it's legally considered as non-existent. Article 1410. If the person discovers a forgery years later and wishes to declare an existence of the contract, Article 1410 of the Civil Code of the Philippines comes to play. This article states that the action for the existence of a contract does not prescribe, meaning there's no time limit for person B to challenge the validity of the forged contract. Kahit na ilang taon na nakalipas since nung na-create ang forged contract, si Person B can still legally challenge its existence under Article 1410, seeking to have it declared null and void. Article 1411. When the nullity of proceeds from the illegality of the cause or object of the contract and the act constitutes a criminal offense, both parties being in pari delicto, they shall have no action against each other, and both shall have prosecuted. Moreover, the provisions of the penal code relative to the disposal of the effects or instruments of a crime shall have applicable to the things or the price of the contract. This rule shall be applicable when only one of the parties is guilty, but the innocent one may claim what he has given, and shall not be bound to comply with his promise. Article 1411 pertains to the contracts that are simulated or fictitious. In essence, it states that an absolutely simulated or fictitious contract is void. Simulated contracts are those that give appearance of a legal transaction but the true intent to create legal rights and obligations. This article emphasizes the importance of genuine consent and real agreements, considering contracts with no substance or genuine purpose as invalid or enforceable. In pari delicto means that when both parties to the contract are equally at fault or involved in the wrongdoing, the court will not enforce the contract and it may consider void or enforceable. In Latin, it means in equal fault. Rules where the contract is illegal and the act constitutes a criminal offense. Number 1. Where both parties are in pari delicto. Letter A. Both parties shall have no action against each other. It means that either party can legally pursue a claim or legal action against the other because they're equally at fault or engage in maling gawa or wrongdoings. Letter B. Both shall be prosecuted. It implies that both parties may face legal consequences or prosecution for their involvement or in the wrongful or illegal acts. This reflects the idea that the law doesn't favor or support parties engaged in wrongdoings and may hold them accountable. Number 2, where only one party is guilty, the innocent party can claim what he has given and shall not be bound by his promise. What is the explanation of void contract? A void contract is a contract that isn't legally forcible, starting contract agreement from the time it was created. While both a void and voidable contract are null, a void contract cannot be ratified. In legal sense, a void contract is treated as it was never created, and it becomes enforceable in court. What distinguishes void and inexistent contracts from other defective contracts? Unforceable contracts, these are contracts that can't be enforced for a variety of reasons. Void or resistant contracts, these have no legal effect because they don't legally exist. Things that can cause a contract to be void. These are some of the most common reasons. The subject of the contract is illegal. Second, the terms are vague or impossible to fulfill. Third one is lack of consideration, and fourth is fraud.